All right. I am joined here by Week 8 Player of the Week, Tucker Swails. Tucker is a senior at Patrick County High School. He is a Virginia Tech commit, class of 2024. Obviously, as a senior, Tucker, thank you for joining me this evening.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
So, look, we're going to jump right into it. Got a chance to come out there Friday, big game against Allegheny. I guess it's kind of last year because that district is changing next year. I know it won't affect you,
Yeah.
but that district is changing next year, and it's really last time regular season game versus Allegheny. So a big district game. 3 for 4, 2 doubles, home run, 5 RBIs, 6 innings pitched, 5 strikeouts, only gave up 2 earned runs. A big comeback. Just kind of like, what are your overall thoughts from Friday night's game?
I didn't have my best stuff on the mound, but I mean, you have those days. You just gotta fight through it. But I swung it well. I've been working with one of our guys, our hitting coach, and I've been rolling over a lot of balls, and he's got my top hand just going straight down on the ball now, and I'm barreling them up. I think I had 4 barrels that game, and swing feels great.
Now, I know I had talked to Dad earlier in the week, just kind of mapping out my plans to come out there. But I know what you're hitting close to 500. You were hitting close to 500 before that, and then obviously a 3 for 4 night helps that. So, and you said getting some help from the pitching coach and stuff like that, and obviously you had a huge night offensively, a huge home run in the bottom of the 6th. Y'all were down 2-1.
Yes, sir.
Y'all exploded for an 11-run inning. You don't see that a whole lot of times. Not versus quality opponents. So, like with the pitching side, you said you didn't have your best stuff Friday night, but obviously you competed, kept the team in the game, got outs, got early outs, kept the pitch count down. Like, what have you kind of found about yourself as being a huge piece to the puzzle for Patrick County for the past 3 years? What have you found out about yourself that allows you to to pitch like that and to kind of understand what you are on those types of nights?
Really just I gotta go out there and I gotta be the best version of myself every day. I gotta be able to compete and keep us in games because when we're gonna swing it, we've got some guys that can hit, and our pitching staff is pretty good this year as well. We've got 3 arms that are talented, and I think if we can score 4 or 5 runs a game, we can win every game because our pitching staff is very talented.
Now, on that note, getting into the team and program side of things, obviously, Dad is the head coach at Patrick County. What has it been like? Some don't want that experience, and some do. Obviously, I would imagine that's something that has been great for you and y'all's relationship and stuff. Like what has come of that, and how has it been?
I mean, it's pretty awesome experience just getting to be with him, and also my grandfather. He coaches as well, and getting to be on the field with them every day. Like they definitely work me pretty hard, but I mean, it's good for me, and they want what's best for me. Absolutely.
So his grandfather, is he the first base coach?
Yes, he is. He's a little old man over there.
Well, I saw an older gentleman coaching first. Obviously, I didn't know who it was, but he seemed like he had some energy. What if you
Oh
don't
yeah.
mind me? Do you know like where is he's got a mid upper 80s,
He is
mid
70.
80s,
He's 78.
78.
Yes, sir.
He's getting along right well for
Oh yeah.
70.
He's still out there hitting fun goes every day, and he loves it.
But that's awesome. Now, as far as the program, staying on that note, what would you say as far as the program? Like, where was it? When you were a freshman, and kind of where has it come?
My freshman year, I think we won 4 or 5 games. We were not very good, but we had talent. I don't think anybody really bought into the winning mindset. Everybody was just there to be there. And now we've got guys that are there and they're ready to compete. We practice hard every day and we work hard and it shows. I mean, we're 16-1 right now. We're playing really good baseball.
All right, state champions last year. Was that the first ever state championship for Patrick County
Yes, sir. School history.
in any sport or just baseball?
Any sport.
That's awesome. State player of the
Yes.
year, making a very hard argument and a very legitimate case for those honors again. So obviously it's been huge for you. Now obviously you only have is maybe sad as it is to say and think about, you only have a few weeks left before you wrap up your high school career and then move on to Virginia Tech. What are you going to miss most about Patrick County, whether it be school, baseball, whatever? And then what are you most excited about heading to Virginia Tech?
What I'll probably miss most is just the guys around me. Like I've grown up playing with those guys. I love them to death, and they make me a better player every day. But what I look forward to most is the grind that comes with playing Division I baseball. I'm excited to get there and put the work in and show them what I got.
That's awesome. Making a case to swing it a little bit, huh?
Yeah, I don't know if I can swing it at that level, but those are different breed hitters. They're
they,
great.
they are, and Coach Elvin and Coach Hansen and Coach Sheff and those guys, they do an outstanding job with the hitters there.
Absolutely.
That group can swing it every single year. All right, last question I have for you. So take me back to your future games experience. I guess that was, let me see if I can get this right, 2022.
Yes, sir.
Like, what would you say about that experience?
It was by far the craziest experience of my life. Just walking through that park, just coaches everywhere, just looking for guys, just wanting them. And going into that tournament, I was talking to some schools. Like I didn't have any offers yet, or I was just talking to them. And after that, it blew up. I was talking to multiple schools, throwing offers at me, and I committed. I think maybe 2 or 3 weeks after the Futures Games tournament.
Yeah, and things obviously have changed drastically now. Just with nobody being able to, quote unquote, have those direct conversations with coaches and schools and stuff. And then, 3, 4, 5 days after future games, it's just,
Yeah.
World War III phone ringing off the hook. I mean, we heard some crazy stories last year just from Mid-Atlantic guys. Would you say, I mean, I guess it's probably hard to argue. I know it's like on our vantage point, it's definitely the biggest recruiting event in the country. Had you been to any other one that was bigger, larger scale than that?
I mean, I played with the Dirtbags, and we played at the UBC in Florida, and there were a lot of coaches there, but it didn't even compare to the Futures Games. I mean, it was just packed with scouts.
Now you played with a really strong group on that Dirtbags team.
Absolutely.
With a lot of dudes. What was your last question? What was your experience like there?
I mean, just getting to be around guys that are that talented every day, it's impressive. Like, because I live in a small town. You don't see talent like that all the time. I played 2A baseball, and going out there and being on a team with 17, 18 guys committed to Division I schools and playing teams just like that, it was awesome.
That's great. Well, Tucker, thank you for joining me. Good luck the rest of the way. We'll obviously be keeping up with Patrick County on their run back to potentially another 2A state title. So, Tucker, appreciate you joining me.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.